Greetings, guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Monette, and this is my channel, Evolve with Monette. I am a professional intuitive empath and Leos. It's been a long time coming, girls and guys and girls. It's been a long time coming, but it is time to get into a reading for you guys. I want to be really honest before I get started to let you know that I was going through a whole thing. And so I did not think that it would have been wise for me to, on a consistent basis, infuse you with my energy about that. What you will notice is that my channel became about that thing as I went through it. Hashtag Leo life. We create from our pain. And now I have processed, transmuted that. I'm sure it'll come in drips and drabs, and when I have lessons, I'll share it. But it means that I feel safe to do readings. It's almost like taking an antibiotic. I had to really get well and rebalance so that I wasn't just reading my life in your readings, and that I also wasn't jaded, okay? Sometimes it's okay, practitioners, if you are watching, to take some time off from the thing you love. I have watched tarot readers and oracle readers, and you under the umbrella of reader, energy reader, get into a situation in their life, and then they still try to read through it because they have a schedule. And I love that kind of Capricorn Saturn energy of like pushing through the hard stuff. But sometimes you have to just take a break because you're not healthy, and I wasn't healthy enough to not see me in everything. Hashtag also Leo energy. Leo, you know how we do. We can definitely turn things. One of our traits, that's definitely Leo energy, right? So I needed to get well before I could come back before you guys and really bring you some good food. But I have some good food, and the download, as I was pre-shuffling and getting ready and getting out all the yummy decks that we're going to go through tonight, I have such good food for you. And so what they played for me was Jack Harlow in my brain. You guys know that they give me music in my mind. My angels, we love music, we're musical. And and I actually have a lot of stuff coming up here with music for you guys too. But the thing that they gave me was What's Poppin'. What's poppin'? Now I said it all proper. What's popping? But it's what's poppin', okay? What's poppin'? And I love Jack Harlow's swag. I discovered him a couple years ago and really kind of have just loved seeing his whole blow up. I love the energy. It's perfect music to chill to, even do a meditation to. I paint to it and various things like that. But the What's Poppin', it's not so much about what he's saying. It was the remix that he recently did. We're going to just X out Tory Lanez from that completely, okay? Hashtag no abuse here. And hashtag no violence towards women, and hashtag protect the Black women. But what I will say here is that the end part caught me. It was Lil Wayne, Wheezy F Baby, please say the baby. I kind of have a ridiculous fascination with this person. I find him to be the poet laureate of rap in many ways, and also quite prophetic. And I know you're thinking, we are not the same. I am a Martian doesn't seem too profound, but when I teach the lesson about it and break it down, I think you might see how he really is kind of light years ahead of himself. He is always speaking things over his life. Anyway, I digress, guys. Let me get into it. He says in the end of it, he says, same old throne, new dragons, okay? Same old throne, new dragons. And he says, what's poppin'? Same old throne, new dragons. Now what I have here, guys, is a dragon incense backflow cone holder, and my angels had me go through a really powerful lesson with dragons, which again, I always am like, guys, am I not weird enough? Do I have to do this? Because this was not even a thing for me, and now it's so a thing for me, but with a lot of information about why and how you can utilize it and what it's about, more in the metaphysical realm, okay? So we will talk about that. But this dragon has kind of just been part of my little life, right? So as I've been going through various things, inside it comes with its own little kind of cheesy crystal, and I adorn the back with black kyanite. Black kyanite, super powerful for having in your bag of tricks, especially when you're doing cord cutting and spiritual warfare. It is like the knife. Let me see if I can find a piece here. It is essentially the knife made from the universe. And this also one looks like a middle finger. So if you're dealing with drama, like hashtag black kyanite, I'm going to make a video about black kyanite so that you guys can really take a look. But it has these incredible structures on it. I'm super obsessed. And it is so powerful. Can't wait to talk to you guys about that. But inside of the dragon, I have that because the dragon is always protecting something. So when we're talking about same old throne, New dragons was popping. What's the dragon after? What's it protecting? What are you protecting? What is your precious, right? So this is a beautiful duck egg that was hand carved by a Wyoming artisan. Like, oh my God, it's just absolutely gorgeous. It's beautiful, beautiful work. And so I have these two things together. They do not come together. They do. There's no purpose, but they just happen to be perfect for me. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Same old throne, new dragons. Your angels are saying to you guys that the downloaded message tonight is about understanding that you have regained strength. You have regained power. You have regained wisdom. You are back in your energy, guys. And there is this way about you where it's like, the way that I hear it is like, you know, crown adjusted, right? Crown adjusted, boom. Crown adjusted. And then it's blades honed, knives sharpened. What's popping? Okay, Leos, that's the kind of energy that the angels came to me with. They said, get the props out, girl. What's popping? Because a lot of us have been dealing with some situations that have caused us to doubt who we are, and to doubt where we were going, and to doubt what was in store, and to doubt if we made the right decision. Did we go down the right path? And Leos, I get to be in this reading today, but I'm going to remove myself here and just pull out some cards and read for you. But the downloaded message came in so strong, and it's been on my heart. And I thought, oh, I'm going to give this to them in Leo season. And they said, oh, no, no, no. They said they got a lot in Leo season. There are a lot of beautiful readers giving out beautiful food in Leo seasons. But from one Leo to another, we need this right now, because there's something coming up, they said. They said something is coming up here as you move into September, October, and November. These fall months, usually claimed by other signs. We're going into Virgo season now, and then Libra, and then Scorpio. But they said in Libra and Scorpio season, there's a shift, Leo. There's a shift that's coming up for you that takes you into the fullness thereof, is what I heard. And that means the fullness of your power. That takes you into the fullness of your being. Sometimes when we are embattled, if Little Wayne is saying, same old throne, new dragons. So we never get moved from our thrones, do we, Leo? People try to move us. And I just heard that old hymnal, I shall not be moved. That energy of not being moved is what Leo is all about. We are tenacious when it comes to our goals. And Leo, watching you are tenacious. What did you just go through? Because your angels are about to spill it. They said, we're going to talk about it. But what you need to know is it's the same old throne, baby. It never changed. It's the same old throne. Just some new dragons. Now, some dragons are coming in and they're doing battle. Some dragons, and this is the message that's coming in, are here to help you ascend. And sometimes the dragons that you battle help you to ascend. All things are true. Let's get into it, guys. Ace of Cups. Let's start at the Lion Heart. We just had the Lion's Gate. Well, let's talk about the Lion Heart. The energy that's coming up here, guys, is about you being in a space of creation. The thing that I love about this Ace of Cups is that it has no direction yet. It is just in formation. I am in formation. Formation. Shout out to Evelyn from the internets. Guys, you guys have to check out her video about her talking about Lemonade, the album. It went viral and Beyonce used it, and it was fantastic. She's also our Leo sisterin. Okay, hashtag Leo love at all times. So Evelyn, she's saying that playing on her chest, she is African, and I loved it. In any case, what I will tell you here is this is something that's getting in formation. You see the little tail here, like a comet that's beginning to kind of wisp off. The energy that they told me about that is they said your energy is ready once again to be back in the world, because for some of us, we got knocked down. Okay, so let's talk about that. I want to get an authentic energy here. Let me get 5 cards for my Leo collective. 5 cards. All right. Now they're popping like fish. So I can make a dish. Let's see what's coming up here. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. What do we have here? Looky, looky. Looky, looky what we have here. So let's talk about that. So right away, there's a couple things that jump out here to me. Give and take, equal give and take, which is so important. And that was one of the things that you were working on, is finding balance, the Six of Pentacles, finding balance in things that you would invest in, and also weighing the balance is what they're telling me right now. What I heard is actually from the Bible, meeny, meeny, tinkle, you've been weighed in the balance and found wanting. There were some old dragons that were found wanting. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, there's also something else here that's going on with a runner-chaser dynamic, okay? So this may apply for some of you guys. Take it as it resonates. But this heartbreak, whew, this I would call agony. This is probably the toughest card in all of tarot. To me, this Three of Swords is like shot through the heart, and you're never too late. There is an energy here with this Three of Swords that lets me know why you developed the outside energy, the exoskeleton and the scales. Because there's some of you guys that I'm talking to tonight that are real callous about the thing that you went through, and what your angels want you to understand is that we're going to transcend. That's also what the good dragons are here for. The good energy of that is here for, to help you blast through that. When we're dealing with dragon energy, we're dealing with crown chakra and the color amethyst, purple, but also amethyst itself as well. So that's helpful crystal for those of you that may want to tap into that. This runner chaser dynamic was about you knowing your worth, guys. Okay, so that's one of the things that comes up, and that's what they want you to understand. They wanted you to know that this was always going to lead to this. Okay, now the thing about this is that's coming up for some of you is that there's something else you're chasing, and that's what I see now. So instead of chasing whatever caused this, we're moving into this place here, Leo, where you're starting to run after things that seem alluring and enticing to you. And you're starting to get into a place where you're changing the energy of what you experience into something that you can utilize for yourself. Let's talk about, I'm going to pull a few more here and see what else is coming up. There is this really powerful energy of transmutation. That's the word that they keep giving me, transmutation. Guys, tell me a story. Tell me a story. We have a story. So what's coming up here, and I may not show you guys every card only because I can't. We would be here all night. If I do, I will do in flashes. So what's coming up here is we're getting justice and we're getting our mojo back. I love to see it. Knight of Cups. We're moving into a place. I want you to be careful about this though, because this is quick things that are coming in that may not always be things that are going to stay, but there is justice here. And remember what I said about Libra energy. That is going into the month of October. That is associated with the sign of Libra, justice. Queen of Wands. Here we show up. Here on the card it's rods. Here we show up in our reading, Leo. I love to see it. Let's see how many times we'll peek our head in, because we're usually pretty good at being like, oh, over here, still here, over here. So here, guys, this is us coming back into our power after major. I mean, again, I do have to show these cards because I think this tells the bulk of the story. I'm gonna flesh it out from here, but this is the truth. This is what happened. There was a death and rebirth here. There was a harvest of things that were no longer serving us. There was judgment called. There was a flag on the play with this judgment card. And there is a new beginning as a result of doing the hard work of leaving these things behind. This is scorpionic energy, by the way, the death card, okay? Death and rebirth is scorpionic energy. So what I want you to understand here with the Fool is not that you are in a bad position, but that you're ready to strike out again. But what I hear is the song by the Dixie Chicks, I'm not ready to make nice, I'm not ready to back down. That kind of energy. I'm not ready to make nice. Some of us here that are watching collective are not ready to make nice, and we're not ready to back down. Let's see what it is that we're not backing down from. Guys, you guys are, ooh. I'm not ready to make nice. I'm not ready to back down unless you've got a loyal heart. We don't need to talk. There's no need to go round and round. It's too late to make it right. Probably wouldn't if I could. I did what the hell I knew I should. Come on, Leo. Come on, Spirit. That was a message. A message for somebody here. Some of us here aren't ready to make nice. Okay, Leo. So they're saying that. They're saying that they're not ready to make nice. But what I love about this is you are mending. After not being ready to make nice, you are really mending, guys. I'm melting into that for you. Isn't it beautiful when you actually start to be like, amending, and not amending in that like the energy of thou dost protest too much, but like where you're really taking a look at your life and you're like, you know what, all things I count it for my good. What a magical experience I just had flying with those dragons, slaying some old dragons. I learned a lot about myself. Did you learn? You did if you're watching, because this is the energy of mending and healing those wounds that you got in the battle, finally. And I love this here because what this indicates is that you've had Ascended Master help the whole time. Do you see that angel feeding her? Feeding her the continued holding onto the flags that she's kind of sewing, the kites that she's got in the air. There's a connection, and I love this. If you look in the clouds, there's energy, there's God there looking down. Never abandon, guys. Never abandon. A leg up was given. This card fell out as well, and I love this. I also love this because what I heard for some of you guys was ice, ice, baby. Dun, 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 dun. I also heard, oh, Marianne, I got this ice box where my heart used to be. Come on. How many of us are so cold after that journey? When you go up through the atmosphere. Okay, throat chakra. Somebody doesn't want me to talk about this tonight, but we're going to talk about it. When you go up through the atmosphere and into the stratosphere, you're ascending through the layers. It's cold. And sometimes you got to get chilly. And did you do that, Leo? Were you chilly? Did you turn off all that fire and turn it into ice? You know, fire and ice is a thing. There's something sexy about fire and ice. You stepped into that with this leg up. That's the leg up that the universe gave you. It led you out of something. It led you out of a briar patch. It led you out of a haunted labyrinth. It led you out of a quagmire. Let's see. Come on. Oh my gosh. How did we get into the quagmire? We were in too much yin and not enough yang. Yin is feminine energy. Yin, and even if you're a male watching, that means that there is a loving, abundant energy in your soul, and that's what they're talking about. And they're saying right now that you're poised to ascend. You see all this ascension that's happening? You see how we're going up? We're going up. You know what I just heard? All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Money on my mind. This is fascinating because when you're in yang energy, you're creating. And if we're in too much yin, we're not earning, creating, and making things at our own highest rate and capacity. Leo, I want you to step into, and you will be as you're moving into the next couple of months, specifically in that fall. Pumpkin spice is going to be so nice. Leo, guys, I can't even tell you how much you're going to love yourself by fall. I don't even know what is happening for some of you guys. I feel just like all Twitter-pated about it for you. I'm Twitter-pated. I am Twitter-pated for you because I feel like you are going to love who you become. There's something empowering about getting through a battle and coming out unscathed while you watch the enemy behind you just barely simpering for life. Oh my God. Nothing like a win. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Money on my mind. I don't even give a. And every time I step into the building, Leo, I want you to speak this over yourself. Every time I step into the building, everybody's hands go up and they stay there. Let's talk about that real quick because they gave it to me. They said this. When your hands are up, it is a primal motion that all primates, all humans, all Homo sapiens make when they have had a moment of success. Check out the end of a race. Check out a moment when that child figures out how to tie its shoe. Hands up. and they stay there. Check out a moment when you're on the trading room floor and that stock finally ascends to heights beyond your wildest imaginations, and you just place a lot of money on it. Hands up. When we've gotten to the end of any long journey and we finally make it, hands up. It's a celebratory primal stance of success and owning something. Leo, I'm talking to us now. And owning something. What did you just own? Because they're talking about you guys. They said that yin energy was nice, but we put it to the side and now we're in yang and poised to take the best ride. Let's keep going. Let's see what else they have for us. I'm going to clarify. Oh, let's see here. I don't even know what to say. I'm so proud of the way that they're communicating tonight because I feel like we've earned it. Leos, you've earned it and you deserve it. That's the other lesson that happened in this last year for you, wasn't it? What were you deserving of? Whew. Whew, whew, whew. Whew. Okay. Talk about a ride. Got it. Let's do it. Here's the ride, guys. The Chariot. This is powerful major arcana. This is Cancerian energy. This is intuition. This is moon. This is mother. This is destiny. Okay. So when we're dealing with this energy, what you're doing is ascending. You're being kind of given a slingshot into your future when this energy comes in here for you. So that's what's leading. And that's why this battle had to happen as well. They said for you to really move into the space that you were called into being instead of existing on a mediocre level. But for some of us here, I got to call the thing a thing. What you were dealing with here is someone who was not in a healthy dynamic and who was controlling a situation in a relationship. And you got into some yang. Do you see what they did here? You remember I just said that we were too much in yin? Yin. Too much in yin. This feminine energy, even drenched in pink. It's quite a lovely card, I will say. But right here, this is a juxtaposition that had to happen. I don't care what your sex is or what your gender identification is. This is what we corrected into. We were out of balance. And so Leos, this is what you move into in this next, it's like a 2-year kind of cycle for you. I'm giving you some heavy hitter right now because they said you've deserved it and you've earned it. Okay. King of Swords. Usually this is very narcissistic energy and it can be seen, especially depending on what it pairs up with, it can be seen as overbearing or whatever. But we were so far in that it just fell out of my hand. You see, they don't even want me to have it. They don't even want me to have it. We were so far in that pretty in pink energy, and I do love to be pretty in pink, but we were too far in it. And they're saying that this is what they had to get us to in order for us to climb, and we were in battle. Same, come on, I didn't even realize they did it. I just have to, angels, same old throne, new dragons. What did I say as we began it? Crown adjusted. What's he wearing, guys? Crown adjusted. Sword sharpened. Come on. It's too good sometimes. What's poppin'? We are no longer the victim. What you learned as you went into that battle that you were terrified of and weren't sure that you were going to get out of is that you are stronger than you know. That you are wiser than you know, that you are more spiritually connected than you give yourself credit for, that you are seeking and hearing from a higher power, that you are in tune with the divine, that you are on your life path and your mission, that you do make wise decisions and choices, that you can realign your solar plexus, that bright yellow energy, that Leo energy of self-esteem and internal knowing, the energy that is directly correlated to the word I am, that is connected to God. I am that I am, the creator, the alpha and the omega. If God is within us, are we not imbued, Leo, with the same? And so that's what you needed to learn when you were playing those dangerous games, when you were slaying those dragons and you were felling those foes, when you were battling with prakalishas and outsmarting those hoes. Come on, y'all. When spirit comes through, I just don't know what to do, but we're going to keep going because they said they have more for you. Let's see what else is here. I am so impressed with the growth. Come on, you know why we're growing? Because we're letting go. It's so hard. No, it's not. To say goodbye. Hola, adios to yesterday. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let go, guys. That's what happened. Now, see, it's the letting that I like. That's the operative word because it means it's already done. It's already done. We already did the thing that seemed impossible to do. And that's why you find yourself here becoming a new you, stepping into a place where you know God's grace, but you also know His mercy because the dragons that you had to slay were things that were outside of what were in your purview. I feel like there is an energy here where about 85% of the Leo collective has let go of that thing. And there are some of us here that are still kind of dragging. So your angels are saying you need to let go. I want you to take a good look at this card. You see how she's being pulled in all directions? And what I want to harken it back to, I wish I was way more organized on my deck because it's such a perfect thing. She's being pulled in new directions. Let me see if I can get back to that card. Is it here? Ah, perfect. I love this. These are two different decks completely. But do you see that tail that I talked about there? There's a tail here. It looks like a comet. And it's about new love or something beginning, guys. Ace of Cups. A new thing is beginning. And do you see what it looks like here? That comet tail looks just like the wisp that's around her, even though these are two different decks. And what is that wisp leading to? Oh my God, the tails. Let me see if I can connect these tails. Let's see if we can make a little magic. That tail. Woo! Come on. I do believe if we turn that upside down, isn't that our sign, Leo? I mean, let me move it in a little bit. Okay. Guys, I'm kind of blowing my own mind here at this moment because I did not plan that. But you know that looks very similar to the sign of Leo. If you know what the Leo insignia kind of looks like. That the swoosh that's being made by the end comet tail of the Ace of Cups moving in and around you, Leo, as you're about to enter into the door of destiny. I can't make this stuff up. When they work, they do it. And that's why letting go was so important, because they generated a new idea, a new thought, and a new destiny in your heart. And you had to let go to get there. You had to let go of this, the stuck energy that was holding you back. Whatever your last trial was, it was only restricting you. Your angel said that they are sending you new supportive connections. That's why your heart's opening, guys. That's what's coming up for you. One more card, guys, before we close. They won't even let me get it. Is it a different deck? Yes, it is. Okay. Heart chakra. Look at this. Beautiful emerald green little shot of heart chakra. That color is associated with heart chakra. Ooh, they just spit out some cards, but they let me get it, so they wanted me to. Wow. Crown chakra. So that's what also opened up. And that... my God, I can't even make it up. Do you remember when I said in the beginning that crown chakra is associated with dragon energy? This is it. This is it. Guys, you guys are too cool. I can't even take it. I love my angels so much. They never leave me hanging, guys. This is what this whole journey was about. This was about you opening up your crown chakra above your head, coming straight up, right here. Crown chakra, your connection. This dragon energy, same old throne, new dragons, was about you learning new lessons about your spiritual ascension, about the place that you were called to, about acknowledging that you had in fact put in a dedicated effort. Root chakra, this is about hard work. Number 8, this is about abundance. We are abundantly stepping in. 8 is also our birth. For me, anyway, I'm an 8 Leo. Not a July Leo, but hey, July Leos, I love you so much. But 8 associated with Leo, associated with August, associated with seeing clearly now. And we're closing, guys. But I want to just get one more here. They're asking you to do this now that your crown chakra is open. Listen to the song that's in your heart. A melody that's loud and true. What is it that they're calling you next to do? Well, it's to let go and to leave it behind. They give you accolades for that. They're proud that you detach. You see that let go repeat, man? They're proud that you're manifesting 1111, something new. They said a lot of us were here refusing to see, but now we do. And again, do you see that crown chakra, ascended master energy? 2, dealing with a choice made between many, the community and you, a couple and you and a partner, you and a business, and you're moving forward now. And now they said, let's end it on the high note. When you battle the new dragons and you're sitting on your same old throne and your crown's adjusted and your sword is sharpened, you can now say, what's poppin' to those dreams coming true. You are now in a place of being able to manifest and to bring into your life exactly what you know to be best. You are no longer stuck. You are no longer divorced from creativity. And for us Leos, creativity is everything. You are now moving into a place where your angels and your ancestors are going to be helping you. You are going to love the way fall turns out. They said that you are now stepping into the truth of your passion and your promise with Archangel Hanel. They want you to trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career, because everything is in divine order, dear Leos. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see the underlying order. At the end of the battle, when the carnage is being assessed, you will see the underlying order with a new dragon that might be your best friend, and that's a heightened intuition, okay? Metaphysically speaking, that new dragon could be heightened intuition, or a new ally or supportive friend, or a new lover, or a new job, or a new business idea, or a new baby. Whatever you are manifesting is now moving to you with divine order. It will be your passion. It's what you will reinvest into. And Leo, you can never be moved from that throne because it is the same old throne. You just have some new dragons. And you're ready to move into your life with your sword sharpened, but your intuition is honed. I'm so proud of you guys. Come back and join me next time, Leos. I love you, and we will continue to evolve together.